Alright guys, this is going to be part one, really, of the AR build. I wish I could do an actual unboxing, which I kind of am, but I actually had to cut this open so that the FFL could get the serial number, or to confirm the serial number. So I'm gonna open this up and show you what's in it. And I kind of gave it away by saying they need the serial number, but anyways. Also, I'm going to go over the what I want for the build and what has kind of come out of it, and what's going to be the more kind of more of an update on what it's going to be. So now I got this from SAA.com, or SAA. It was Surplus Arms and Ammo. Got a good price. So you got all the packaging, and it even came with some targets, and I didn't even know. Look at that. Some nice zombie targets. Hopefully you can see all that. So, not quite sure if I'm going to really be able to sight into these, but I got other targets for that. These are some fun targets to have. Alright, and this is what's important. And put that box out of the way now. And I did decide to get a complete lower. I priced, as I got this lower, or if I actually kind of built one from like a non-complete lower and built one, buying the actual stocks, the buffer tube, the grip, and all the internals. And it turned out to be right around the same price. So it was actually about $10 more to buy this completed lower over Black Friday. And so I decided, you know what, I'm going to do that. So and this was all wrapped up really nice, so no need. But there is the lower. And here is a Surplus Arms and Ammo patch. Velcro. That's pretty cool. Interesting. So, put that off to the side. And take this. Put that off to the side as well. So this right here is the lower that I decided to get. It's mil-spec. A mil-spec buffer tube. And stock size. Now this, and I've read about this. This is the Mission First Tactical stock. This is their minimalist stock, which I actually really like the idea of it. Kept the weight down, but also at the same time it did have a quick detachment for a sling. I thought that was actually really great. And it's right here. It's not on the end of the butt stock. It's right there where it's kind of the strength is. There's no way you're going to get leverage to break this. I've watched many videos on YouTube about people testing these out, and with this being able to hold up to any kind of abuse. So now it is really, and I'll say that it is really stiff. But you know what? I'm okay with that. And I'm gonna have to. I'll put some oil in here, just to kind of help that pin sit in place. And I've read a lot about that as well. And I don't know, I'm okay with that. I'd much rather have a stock be tough to move than a really easy, wiggly stock. There is no play in it at all. And it just has a has an ergo grip, which I actually really like the ergo grips. One of my buddies had one. It's a very simple mil-spec lower with a few of these. Now many of you guys do know SAA, Surplus Arms and Ammo, actually uses Aero precision lowers. So everything that came inside of this is what you'd get from an Aero precision lower. The only thing is different is the stock and the grip. You got a little bit of SAA branding right here, and the model is SA15. This was the Grim Reaper version. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. There's a Grim Reaper right there. I know the light's not the best in here. So, you know what, and surprisingly enough, I did, whenever I was at the FFL, I did check to make sure safety worked right here. I'm probably going to color fill these guys, just because I like the look of it whenever it's color filled. But, you know, and I checked actually the trigger, and it is pretty nice. I'm not going to lie. That is, you know, it's not bad. And obviously it's not, you know, going to be a really fancy, like light pull. It's just a mil-spec trigger, but it's not bad. You know, and you know that's just with the mil-spec springs and everything, and fairly cheaply you can actually replace those springs and without even touching any of the trigger, and you can make it a lot nicer. But also one thing I would like to say is that for now this is not bad. Really not bad. Now you can take these mil-spec triggers and you can polish them up, and with new springs you can really make these into not a bad trigger for very cheap. I'm talking maybe 10-15 bucks. So, but it's not bad. There's really actually no creep at all. I mean, it's just very little creep. Now, you know, it does have a good poundage, but you know, it's not bad. So here are the you know, the set pins, and they all, and, you know, I checked all these whenever I was at the FFL, and you know, they all work very well, and they're all solid built. You can barely hear of a weight transfer in the buffer, which I'm okay with. So, but overall, I really like the lower. So, alright. Anyways, on to what the build is going to be. And I might have covered this on the first video. That's alright, I'm going to do it again. Especially since I have all the parts ordered. I am going to be making a 18-inch 223 Wylde upper. Not really making, I'm ordering that. And it is ordered. And that is what's going to be going on this. So, I'm really excited about this build. It's fairly cheap, and I am going to actually have a video going over all the numbers with you and comparing them to certain guns that are on the market that you buy already assembled, and kind of comparing the prices for you guys. You know, I'm doing these videos really for myself, but for any of you guys that want to do kind of do an AR build, or you're kind of determining whether you want to buy an AR, do an AR, or to build one, it's, you know, something that you really should consider. So now I'm probably going to change out this to an enhanced trigger guard. Mission First Tactical actually has one that's really nice for only like 10 bucks. But you know, that's no big deal. So this AR overall is going to be an SPR build. You know, a little bit less than a DMR, a designated marksman's rifle. It's going to be more of a special purpose rifle. It's going to be able to go anywhere from, you know, out to 600 yards. I'm not expecting anything more than that to be too terribly accurate, but who knows. So, and I'm going to have some backup iron sights on it. Haven't yet quite figured that one, which ones those are going to be. They're going to be on the cheaper side, just because I do know I have a decent scope. So, this right here is I guess it's Leapers, technically. Leapers UTG Bug Buster scope. It's a 3-9x40. This is what was actually on my Mossberg MVP 223 5.56. I am going to use this on the AR. I bought that Mossberg, did not come with a scope. I put a scope on it. And guess what? I put the scope that Mossberg puts on all their packages for the MVP. And that is this guy. At least they did at the point. So, if Mossberg believes in this scope good enough for an MVP, why not try it on my AR? Worst thing that can happen is that I decide that I don't like it, want a better scope on my AR, and I put this back onto my Mossberg MVP. So it comes with the quick detachments and everything. So I'm going to have this on there, and I know it's going to be a decent scope for the AR. This is a budget AR, guys. I'm not going to be spending $400 or $500 on a scope. There's, eventually I might put a lot of money into this AR, but for right now it's going to be a budget one. So, well, there you have it. Here's the lower. That was an unboxing of the lower. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys took the time and listened to the rest of it. I know it was really me just rambling on, but hope you guys got something out of it. So, but overall, I'll do my review of this whenever I get the gun in its entirety built and get some rounds through it. So, thank you. You guys have a good day. Like the video, like it. Have any questions, comment. Alright? Thank you.